In the spring of 2021, against the advice of his top generals in the intelligence community, President Biden announced he would unconditionally withdraw all American troops from Afghanistan, a decision that I opposed. I and many on this committee received multiple briefings from the State Department, the Department of Defense, the intelligence community, and the difference in their assessments was stark. Both DOD's and the IC's outlook were very grim in their assessment, while the State Department, mimicking the White House, consistently painted a rosy picture, ignoring the realities on the ground. The president promised, quote, "There's going to be no circumstances where you see people being lifted off the roof of an embassy like in Vietnam." Yet they were. Multiple people in the Biden administration said they had planned for every contingency. They did not. Instead, they spent the next 4 months ignoring the realities. As a result, when the Taliban rapidly captured territory during the summer of 2021 and entered Kabul on August 15th, we simply weren't ready. Because of the Biden administration's dereliction of duty, the world watched heartbreaking scenes unfold in and around the Kabul airport for the next 2 weeks. A sea of humanity desperately trying to make it through airport gates that represented freedom. We all saw the images of desperate Afghans clinging to planes as they took off, with some plummeting from the sky to their deaths. Mothers handing their children to strangers over the airport walls, willingly giving them up in the hopes of saving their lives. And then horror struck on August 26th. A suicide bomber at Abbey Gate killed 13 American service members, injuring at least 45 more and killing approximately 170 Afghans. That day was the deadliest day for American troops in Afghanistan in 10 years. What happened in Afghanistan was a systemic breakdown of the federal government at every level and a stunning failure of leadership by the Biden administration. Because even though President Biden said, and I quote, "If there's American citizens left, we're going to stay to get them all out," end of quote, we now know that he left more than 1,000 American citizens in Afghanistan. In addition to the almost 200,000 Afghan partners and allies that we promised we would save, we promised them we would help them, only to abandon them to the Taliban, not to mention the women who were left behind to the mercy of the Taliban under Sharia law. This was an abdication of the most basic duties of the United States government, to protect Americans and leave no one behind. I want every Gold and Blue Star family member and every veteran out there watching this today to know that I will not rest, and this committee will not rest, until we determine how this happened and hold those responsible for it accountable.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.